Hello, I'm Jeff M. Brown, a legal writer with the State Bar of Wisconsin. I'm here today with Samantha Huddleston, a director with the Young Lawyers Division, to talk about the Young Lawyers Division Conference on March 11 at the Wilderness Resort at Wisconsin Dells. Welcome, Samantha.
Thank you for having me, Jeff.
You're welcome. For the first time since 2019, the Young Lawyers Division Conference will be held in person this year. What does it mean to the section to be able to meet in person again?
I think it's really important to this section. We have young lawyers right now who have never practiced in a courtroom. We have young lawyers who have never had an opportunity to even see their office space yet. And so for us to have a networking event and a learning opportunity in person is huge. And we're very fortunate for the State Bar to open up in-person events again, to have everyone come together and see each other, and talk to one another, and really have that opportunity to connect on a personal level that I think a lot of us have been missing over the last 2 years.
Great, great. Can you talk about some of the unique challenges that the pandemic has posed for young lawyers at the start of their careers?
Definitely. Like I just mentioned, a lot of young lawyers haven't had an opportunity to really get engaged, with their profession. Whether that be attending hearings in person, whether that be going to, a colleague's office down the hallway to talk to them about a case, whether that be taking a deposition in person or attending a closing, of a deal in person. There's been that personal matter that's really important to the legal profession that has really just been missing. And I'm hopeful that we're getting back to that, in society now, where we can welcome those in-person interactions again. And I think that's something that's really important for the growth of young lawyers, is to be able to, have mentors and bounce ideas off of one another and learn from those who come before you. And I think that that's really one of the main goals of this conference in March, is to, reiterate that to young lawyers that, this is an important, that personal aspect is an important piece of our profession. We are in this together as attorneys. We're not just solo attorneys, acting on our own, but really we need to kind of band together, learn from each other, and kind of boost each other up in our profession, so that we can be the best lawyers we can be for our clients, and represent them the best we can.
Okay, great. What can attendees look forward to at the conference?
I think attendees can look forward to a lot. We're going to try to make it a great event. We have, of course, some CLEs that will be presented on different topics. We also have some informational sessions presented by the State Bar as to different resources that are available to both young attorneys, but all attorneys in the state of Wisconsin. I know we pay our dues every year, and sometimes, the check is written out or the credit card's processed, and we don't really know what that goes towards. So I think it's important for, the State Bar to also present at these events to let us know, what is out there for us, and what resources we have available. And I think that's going to be, a great piece of this conference. In addition, like I said, the networking aspect, there is going to be a reception afterwards. So hopefully, attorneys can get together and talk about, what they've had to deal with and go through over the last couple of years, what they're looking forward to in the upcoming months, and really make those connections that hopefully carry over, past the conference. In terms of substantive things, what they can expect, our advice, or is advice on, some ethics, on working from home, on what you need to be thinking about when you take that file home with you, or when you have that Zoom call at home in your kitchen. Maybe some things we have a judges panel, some things, tips and tricks from judges as to what has changed over the last couple of years and what attorneys can expect now going to court, or dealing with discovery, especially in the era of remote depositions and a lot of electronic discovery. We have some interesting tidbits on cryptocurrency and cybersecurity that we think is going to be really interesting as well to learn about. I know that's kind of a hot topic in society and, in the legal field right now. And then, going back to, the last 2 years has really been tough. And so, what being an attorney in 2022 is like, and how attorneys can use some of the resources out there available to them, to boost their mental health, boost their career, and really make sure that they're being true to themselves, and kind of a whole, I don't want to say a whole attorney, but all of the pieces to being an attorney. You have your own mental and emotional health to think about, your physical health to think about, as well as worrying about your clients and your matters, and caring for those. You should also be caring for yourself. So hopefully, the presentations that we have at the conference will really kind of bolster that fact, and remind young attorneys that that is important too.
Okay, great. Sounds like there's a lot there for everyone, the networking and some of the substantive panels and the CLE's opportunity to interact with judges as well. So it should be a great conference, and look forward to seeing you there on March 11th.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to it as well.
Okay, thank you, Samantha.